we're celebrating February is Black History Month. So Dr. Alexander, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much, Erin, for having me today. What an honor. This is just a wonderful month.
Absolutely.
Ironically, February is the shortest month of the year. However, it does not make Black History Month less significant.
Absolutely. Well, it is great having you here today, and you have been in Lubbock ISD a long time as a teacher, a principal, a counselor, an administrator, all the things. But there are people that you know, that you looked up to, and mentors, et cetera, that have really paved the way for you today in your role. Tell us who you think of when you think of the legacy of Black history in Lubbock ISD.
So honestly, that's an easy question. There are three educators who come to mind. First of all, Mrs. Nettie Edwards, Mrs. Margaret Randall, and Mrs. Vernita Holmes. These women definitely have been personal mentors for me, but not just me, for other educators of color, also for women. They're strong, they had high standards, high expectations of our students, and many of their students have gone on to truly make an impact, not just in Lubbock, but in the United States and even the world.
Well, and we can see even today in our district the impact. For example, Irvin Elementary is named after Joan Irvin, who was the first Black member of the Lubbock ISD Board of Trustees. And we actually just with Bill Stubblefield recently, he was our very first Black board president. And so we're still making history today with some of the things that are happening. When you think about that, when you think about celebrating Black history in February, what is its significance to you?
So Black history is American history, and it cannot be erased. And I know that it has become politicized. However, as educators, it's our job, it's our duty to just teach what truly happened. Again, Black history is American history. It can't be erased. And Black history enhances us as a city, as a state, and as a nation, and even our world.
Well, and the importance really of having diverse educators is because we have diverse families and children, and it's so important for our kids to have role models to look up to. I mean, I know that's something that you've talked about, and how important that is to have people in leadership roles in the district, whether it's a teacher or a campus administrator or beyond, that children can look up to as a role model, something they can achieve when they're older.
Absolutely. You know, I specifically remember my very first African-American teacher, and I idolized her. And so it's important to have teachers, educators, administrators who look like them. And so representation matters. It's really important, and I'm so honored to work in a district that believes the same.
Well, it is. We've had you around in February to talk about this the last couple of years, so it's just always fantastic having you here. And what are you doing, just to wrap up, what are you doing to celebrate Black History Month yourself?
Well, so in our home, we keep Black history alive by doing something to mark the history, to celebrate our heroes. We like to shop Black owned, to think about what's relevant now in today. We also just like to take the time to just appreciate our ancestors who've paved the way so that we'll never forget. Representation matters, and it's just important to keep their vision and their purpose alive through today.
Well, great conversation as always. Thank you for being with us, and we'll have you back soon to talk about this and many other topics that you're an expert on here on Lubbock ISD-TV. Thank you for being with us.